Hey guys, it's Bren. Happy New Year. I hope you had a good one. Today I'm going to do a very spur of the moment impromptu type of video that just kind of came together today. I didn't plan for it, but it is going to be the Bath & Body Works candles that I actually want to see return or repackage. I actually want them to bring back these scents, and this is going to be edition 2 because I did a video like this about a year and a half ago. I had to look back. It was April 2015, but it was a short little video. Today I have a top 10 countdown. And so often, us that are really big into the candles, in this community, we are annoyed with a lot of the repackages and the same old scents coming back. We'd rather see new. But this is going to be a list of things that I actually wouldn't mind at all if they brought back. We want them to bring these candles back. And this kind of came together for 3 reasons. One was that I woke up this morning and I got the White Barn email that I posted on Instagram about, where they said that their #1 selling fragrance this year was mahogany teakwood, and their #1 selling pumpkin fragrance was sweet cinnamon pumpkin. I just wanted to die a little bit because both of those scents are so gross, and I feel like most of the people in the community that I talk to and know and that do this hate those scents and are so sick of them coming back, but apparently someone is buying them. And watermelon lemonade too. They're going to bring that back like 55 times. And I liked watermelon lemonade when it first came out. I bought 3 from the Lakeside collection. I still have one because I got kind of tired of it after a while. And now I feel like they're going to do that with Midnight Blue Citrus. It was a hit for them. So now they're just going to drive it into the ground. They repackaged it for snowflakes and citrus in the winter. Now it's back again for spring as Midnight Blue Citrus. So we'll be getting sick of that one too. And when I say returning scents, I'm referring to the scents that come back over and over again with the same name. That is sometimes good and sometimes bad. Yeah, we're all sick of mahogany teakwood. Somebody's buying it. That's fine. There are some returning scents that I like to see. I would be very upset if they stopped making Island Margarita. But when they repackage them or they rename them is really what I'm trying to say. That can be annoying because you hear the name of a new candle and you think that it's something new and exciting, but really they're just slapping a new name on an old scent. Last year we had Guava Pina Colada as part of the Fiesta collection, and it was like, this is just mango coconut cooler back with a different name that isn't even as fitting. Cinnamon Spiced Vanilla was also in that collection. Got really excited for that one when I heard the name, and it was just Cinnamon Sugar Donut with a new name on it. And we've seen a lot of others too. Banana Nut Muffin is Banana Nutmeg Red Pudding. Georgia Peach used to be called Market Peach. And so that, I think, is what can be a little bit just annoying, I guess, and we're sick of that. But these scents that are going to be on my list today, I don't care what they bring them back as and what they call them. They're repackages that I want to see. And another thing that made me want to do this video today is that this is probably the last video you're going to see my tree in the background, by the way, because I might take that down tonight after this. But I'm, reorganizing my house for spring, and if you guys watched my candle collection video, I have this 4-tier shelf of candles sorted by season, and today I took my fall and winter candles and moved them to the bottom, and my spring and summer candles and moved them up top. So as I'm rearranging the candles, I'm, I wish I could burn this one, but I only have one, so I'm not going to. I would really love to have more of this. Why won't they bring this back? And it got me thinking about that. But at the same time, there are some that they have brought back recently that it's been really great, like Creamy Nutmeg mainly. That was an old slackened scent. They brought it back. People loved it. They're so happy. So sometimes it can happen. Sometimes they do right by us. I was happy to see Cranberry Pear Bellini and Mint Chocolate come back too. Sometimes it's okay. So there is hope. What is not going to be on this list are the returning scents and repackages, mostly returning scents, I guess, that do always come back that I like seeing. But this is more of a list of scents that haven't come back that I want to see. But returning scents that I love, Island Margarita, I'm actually burning that right now. Coconut Leaves, Tiki Beach. I would be really upset if they didn't bring those back every spring. Marshmallow Fireside in the fall. I was happy to see that Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow seems to be in their regular rotation now because I like that and Vanilla Bean Marshmallow a lot better than the Frosted Cupcake / Buttercream Icing. There's another repackage. Candle, that one's kind of bitter for me. And, Cider Lane. They called that warm caramel cider one year just to confuse us, but I'm glad that always comes back. And in the winter, you gotta have frosted cranberry and Mary cookie. Those are classics. It's great that those always come back. And somebody out there is happy that sweet cinnamon pumpkin and mahogany teakwood always comes back too. But again, this is my list of candles that don't come back but should. Now, I do have some honorable mentions. I want to say first, I'm not putting hot cocoa and cream on the list because I'm hoping they're going to bring that one back. That was new this year, and I fully expect that they will bring it back next year. I think they would be crazy not to. It was obviously a huge hit this year, and just like peppermint marshmallow was a big hit the year before, and sure enough, they brought it back this year. I fully expect we'll see hot cocoa and cream again. They would be nuts if not. And then, I have a couple honorable mentions that I have to mention for other people, and then a couple of my own. So as far as just a couple to throw out there that I know that a lot of people want to come back, they're not on my personal list, they're not my type of scents, but people talk about them all the time. Someone mentioned on my Instagram post today, Pink Petal Tea Cake. That is one I hear people talking about all the time that I know sells for a lot of money on eBay and Mercari. Sometimes I just wonder if Bath & Body Works is paying attention to social media at all. Why aren't they bringing these scents back? Why don't they go onto eBay and see which candles are selling for $50 to $75 each and then bring those back? If someone's paying $75 on eBay for a winter garland, that they're probably going to buy it for $12.50 in the store. And that's my other honorable mention for other people, winter garland. I know that that's not my type of scent, but a lot of the really old school BBW fans talk about that one and wish that it would come back. So there's that too. For me, a couple honorable mentions. I was just surprised this year that cranberry pumpkin didn't come back. It came out last year, but then this past fall, or it came out in 2015, I should say, because now we're in 2017. But it didn't come back this fall, and I was kind of surprised because like a lot of the other ones, like pumpkin coconut and whatnot did. And then they had the failed test scent, cranberry sugar cookie, which was very similar, but different and perhaps a little better. And I'm just surprised that like neither one of these has come back, and I hope that they will bring at least one of them back in the future. My next honorable mention is Light Up the Room, which was in the video I did a year and a half ago. And at that time, I only had a half a one, but I found two on Mercari. So now I have two full unburned ones, which makes me very happy. So I don't really need it to come back. I don't expect that this will ever come back. It is very similar to the wasabi apple and the green apple orchard, but it's sweeter and it has a little island margarita in there too. And I like it a lot. So that gets an honorable mention this year. But now we can actually get into the top 10. Again, I'm going to count down to the number one candle that I most want to come back. If you watch my channel a lot and you know me, then you probably can guess some of the ones that are going to be on this list. But here we go. Most of the candles that you're going to see on my list, I think a lot of other people also want them to come back. But this first one, number 10, I might be the only one that cares about it. And that is the Tequila Lime Cupcake, aka repackaged as Key Lime Pie. This was a White Barn exclusive. This was a failed test scent the next year. They renamed it, tried it out, and apparently that didn't work out for them either. But I really love this one because I get the key lime, I get the crust, I get the whipped cream. I think it's very realistic. Now I have two of these, and then the half a key lime pie. So I don't really need it to come back, but I just really like it, and I never understood why it didn't take off. I guess I was one of the only ones that really loved it. So that's number 10. Number 9 is one that I know that I have a lot of people behind me on this. A lot of people want this one to come back. I hope someone from BBW runs across this video at some point. Bring Back Home. Sweet Caramel Comfort. I had 2 of these. I burned one, and then I picked up this one for 75% off at the SAS about a year ago. And if I had known it was 75% off, I would have gotten more, but I didn't know at the time. Now I really wish, regardless, that I would have gotten more because it's never come back. It's a caramel apple-y type scent, almost like Cider Lane, but it's like fresher and brighter. It's like a spring version of caramel apple. Now it's not apple, according to them, it's pear and caramel. But their pear and their apple with Bath & Body Works are very interchangeable. And so to me, I feel like it smells kind of like a caramel apple, but at the same time, again, there's just something fresh and bright about it that makes it kind of not really fall, but more springy. So many people love this scent. If they brought it back, I know that it would sell well. Call it whatever you want. It's a great scent. Number 8 on my list is another White Barn exclusive, Holiday Apple Crisp. I only have a little less than half of this left. And again, White Barn exclusive, just picked up one time. Didn't realize how much I liked it until I got home, and the White Barn's pretty far from my house, so I never got more. There are a lot of candles this is similar to, like the Apple Crumble, that people also love that and love when it comes back. But this is a little different. Kind of reminds me of Summer Boardwalk, but with some apple. It's very strong. It's very nice, and I wish I had more of it. So it's number 8 on my list. Now, number 7 is a big one. So we're getting more to the crucial ones here. Number 7 was on my list a year and a half ago, and it stays on the list, and it represents not only a candle that people want to come back, but a collection that people want to come back. And again, if BBW is paying any attention at all to any of our Instagrams or blogs or anything, they would bring this back because people freak out about it and it sells for so much money on auction websites. Raspberry Peach Macaron. I have this much left, plus a mason jar that has like this much left in it. I should probably just burn that up. It's not even, I put this on the list. Again, it's number 7, so it's not in my top 5. I like it. I don't love it, but I know that so many people love it. And people want a Sweet Shop collection again. People talk about this Sweet Shop collection all the time as being like one of the greatest collections they've ever done. They need to do a Sweet Shop collection again. It would be so easy. They love to repackage stuff and give us, formulas that they've done before. So fine, throw key lime pie in there and apple crisp and this. I can come up with a Sweet Shop collection right now. That would be wonderful and amazing. People want the Sweet Shop collection. People want this candle to come back. Man, I loved the pink lemonade pound cake too. That was another great one I'd love to see again. So Raspberry Peach Macaron comes in at number 7. Number 6, there's so many White Barn exclusives on this list. I don't know, do I have weird taste? I don't like the mainstream things. I only like the things that are, in failed test scents and things like that. But again, I do love some of the scents that do always come back. This is a list of candles that don't come back that I want to come back. So I guess that's why some of them are weird. I mean, if this was a list of my favorite candles of all time, Island Margarita and Coconut Leaves and stuff would be on there. So anyway, the Golden Grapefruit is number 6. White Barn exclusive. I have 2 full ones left. I just used one up. If you like grapefruit, if you don't, forget it. But if you like grapefruit, this is a great one. It's super strong. It's super fresh and just bright and springy and citrusy. And I would like to see it come back. I would like to get more of it. I'm okay with having 2, but I wish I had more. All right, now we're in the top 5. So it's going to get serious now. These are ones that I'm really passionate about. Ones that if they brought them back, I would do a happy, happy, happy dance. Ones that I would consider paying a lot of money for on auction websites, and occasionally I look for them. So number 5 is Cider Donut. I think this was on my list before as well, and it has to stay on the list. Man, this was a great scent because it really smelled like donuts in that bakery, but then also it had the apple. And so they keep doing cinnamon sugar donut, but I liked this a lot better. This really reminded me of apple cider donuts from like an orchard. I liked the little bit of apple in there. Now, this is a used up one. Don't ask me why. I've kept it forever just to remind myself that it exists, I guess. When it came out, it only ever came out in a 3-wick, so I don't know if it was a great seller for them, but I do know that people have paid a lot of money for these on eBay. So, gosh, I wish that they would bring it. You can still, it smells a little burnt and stuff. You can still kind of smell what it smelled like, and it was amazing. Number 5, Cider Donut. And I think the top 4 were not on my list before. Number 4, again, if you watch my channel, you've been waiting for me to bring this one up. Radiant Red Maple. This came out in 2015, and I was really upset that it didn't come back in 2016. Luckily, at SAS, I was able to pick up 3 more, and I have 5 total Wallflower Tester candles, the 4-ouncers, and I will burn those, but I will never burn my last unburned 3-wick. Some people hated this scent. I loved it. To me, it smells very much just like a fresh apple slice, like a Granny Smith apple, and then a toasted marshmallow. Like if you just sandwiched a toasted marshmallow with a little char on it right between 2 fresh apple slices. That's exactly what this smells like to me. So good. I don't know why they called it Radiant Red Maple. If they bring it back, they're welcome to call it Marshmallow Apple or something to that effect. That would make a lot more sense, and maybe then it would sell better because this name was not appealing, I don't think. And maybe that's why it didn't sell, and that's why they didn't bring it back. But you guys know I love that one. All right, number 3. This is a candle that I didn't know how much I liked it until after it had gone away. The Italy Tuscan Lemon Tart. Another one they could throw in a sweet shop collection. I have one full unburned one plus this much left. I've got like one more good burn in this one, and then the other one I'll probably never burn because I like to just have one unburned, fresh, new one in my collection of the scents that I really like this. So I'll have to wait till I'm just right in the perfect mood to finish this one off. I gave this not the greatest review when I first grabbed it and reviewed it. It didn't seem that strong, and I got one that had a really bad, like the wicks smelled kind of kerosene, oily, gross, plasticky. But once I got through the first couple hours of the burn, I really started to like it, and it really grew on me and grew on me, and now I love it, and I wish I had bought more. I had 3 total. Now I have 1 and this left. I hoped that this would come back this year too, but of course it didn't. But you know, they keep bringing back their sugared lemons turned into limoncello, repackaged, and that's a good one if you're looking for a fresh lemon candy type scent. But this smells like the lemon that's in a lemon tart or like a lemon bar. There's not bakery, there's not crust, but it's really good, creamy tart. I wish I had more of this. I really, really do. That is number 3 on the list. Number 2, I know there are a lot of people out there that are with me on this one too. People talk about this candle a lot and want it to come back. Strawberry Rhubarb Marmalade. Oh, it's the best strawberry scent of all candles of all brands. This is it, man. And I had 4 of these and now I have 2 left. So 1 to burn and 1 to save. What was so great about this scent is that it's really tough to do strawberry. Realistically, strawberry always can smell kind of fake. Their fresh picked strawberry scent, nasty. I hate it. Their strawberry vanilla was okay, but really light, and strawberry cupcake, you know, those are like sweeter type scents. This is a tart strawberry jam type of scent. It smells very much like what it says it smells like. The rhubarb really adds a tartness that makes the strawberry not seem fake. And so yeah, it just smells like fresh, like strawberry jam. It's something I want to eat this. I want to drink it. So good. And I can't believe it didn't come back. I'm really upset that it didn't come back. It only ever came out in a 3-wick, which means they didn't put a whole lot of faith into it. But people talk about this all the time as being a great scent. So they need to bring it back. Heck, stick that in a sweet shop collection too. I don't care. All right. Number 1. You guys may have guessed it. I'm so mad at myself for not getting more of these when I got this one. Number 1 candle that I want to see again, because I need more of this, is Prickly Pear and Sugar Cane. This was a failed test scent last year, at the beginning of the year. I picked it up at the test store. I only grabbed 1 because I generally am not a huge pear person. I'm not really into like pear flavored things in general. I don't really like pear body care, so I didn't know how I would feel about it. Then I got it home and I lit it up and it was amazing. I gave it a great review. Bath and Body Works actually asked if they could regram my Instagram of this candle. And so I thought that meant that it would make test, but they never used the picture because it didn't make test. It could be called Fresh Picked Pears. They could have a fresh pick collection again. I always liked that collection. They could stick this in. I don't care what they call it. Prickly pear didn't even really make sense because it doesn't smell like a prickly pear. It smells like a pear, but it's just this really fresh. It was intense. It was strong, amazing, sweet pear scent. I love it. I only have this much. I don't let myself burn it because this is all I have. I really hope, I'm really going to hold out hope that they bring this back and try it again under some other name, somehow, something, so that I can buy 20 of them because it's so, so good. And they kind of almost got my hopes up with the, again, they like to interchange their apple and pear. This is definitely pear. But they had that candle heirloom apple with the leaf wraparound for this fall, and a lot of people compared that to this candle. And it kind of did smell like this a little bit, but like a poor man's version of this, a watered down type of pear, and it just wasn't that great. And this was so great. It would have been so much better if they had just brought this back. So this is my number one candle that I wish that they would bring back because I really want more of it. So that's my top 10. Top 10 candles that I wish would come back, but that might not, probably won't. So let me know below in the comments. Again, it would be great if someday this list, made it to their boardroom instead of all the mahogany peach crap that they're bringing out. Just bring back some of these. Let me know in the comments below what scents you would like to see come back again. And again, Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on Instagram @candlesandmusic. I will see you guys again later real soon. Bye.